So anyways, this time for the first time, doing some passing, some serving. I mean, this was an unmissable game.
It was fun.
Hello and good morning, everyone. We have a visitor in the background. That's
Visitor? I live here, Mindy.
You do? He
Big
just
day
is
today.
here
Big day,
for
big
all
day.
my delicious meals.
Yeah,
and
peanut butter and jelly sticks. I'll show you guys. You go ahead.
I can't even remember the last time I cooked. Kidding, it was on Sunday. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and you guys, we are wearing all black today.
Blackout
It's
game.
Blackout game for, I hate to say Krew's game, because typically Brexton plays with him, but Brexton's done. It's just the varsity team
I'll tell you,
playing
Brexton
today.
told me after practice he thinks he might be able to play today. So
Possibility.
we're gonna go ahead and assume the best.
Hope for the best.
What's the quote I gave my
Expect
talk?
the worst.
Prepare for disappointment.
Krew today is the very first day of the tournament. They are the number 2 seed. They are playing at home. How does that work out? Usually it's the number 1 seed gets to play at home.
Well, only if you play the number 1 seed. So whoever's the higher between the two teams, that's the home team.
That's us.
So because they're number 2 and they're playing like a 5 or whatever, they're gonna be at home. And then the next game, probably be playing a seed lower than them as well, so probably a home game. And then in the championship, most likely, they'll be playing the number 1 seed, which would mean it would be at their school instead of ours. But you won't be here for any of that. You, not them.
Me,
They'll
I
be
know.
here.
I'm actually, okay, so I'm a little torn today on what to do because the boys have a game today. Ryler has a game today. Ryler typically has games Tuesdays. Why did the boys have a game today? The boys typically have a game yesterday. Because of the tournament, things are just off today. I am leaving tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, so I'm gone for the rest of the week, and this is something that we planned a year ago. I didn't know the boys would be playing volleyball.
Here's the dilemma as well.
My heart is torn.
You got playoff volleyball for Krew. Important. Last week, big deal. You have Ryler's last games of his first year of ever playing volleyball.
That's
His
on
last game
Thursday.
will be Thursday. You won't be here. Today then would be your last opportunity to see him. You're not going to be able to. So you are effectively missing his last games. But guess what? I had to talk with him last night as we were deep diving on his prom experience. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Prom 2025. Ryler's first ever high school prom. But then I had a little follow-up conversation with him. Said, hey, we're in a dilemma. Don't know
doesn't
which
even care about
game
me.
to go to. I want to go to both, but that's not possible. So does mom. He's like, oh my gosh, definitely go to Krew's because 1, playoffs. 2, it's Krew's last year at this school. He's going into high school next year. Probably not going to
It's true.
pursue volleyball. It's not really like a passion of his like it is the same to Rye Guy or Brex. And so this is really more likely a last chance to watch Krew play.
For
So that's
sure.
where he thinks you should be. I said
But
I'll go to
also,
Ryler's
Ryler
game.
still has the tournament. Well, at least I'll get to go. And he goes, but I don't play in the tournament because I'm a sophomore.
Yeah. And his last game on Thursday is like way out there. So he's like, I don't expect anybody
My
to come.
parents are coming to that one. I am going to the blackout game, and then Brandon is wearing Ryler's sweatshirt, the Lone Peak.
I'll black out just because I want to be in like synergy. What would you call it in like?
Synergistic.
Yeah, with the
So,
other boys who I can't see.
I was like, I'm not going to that game. He goes, well, you should still wear it. So
represent, baby.
I went and grabbed mine. Here's the truth. In Krew's games, it's so hot and sweaty. In Ryler's game, that room is freezing.
Yeah, actually, it's so true. Junior high gym gets so overheated. The peanut butter and jelly sticks, so the peanut butter's inside the wafer. You dip it in jelly, delish. And then in the high school, big auditorium,
It's almost your
breezy.
nap time. We gotta get you down for your nap.
This is an old man thing. Werther's oatmeal cookie original.
And oatmeal raisin cookies. Okay, you guys.
Could you warm me up a glass of milk and we'll head
We
into
gotta
bed?
go get to. I have a meeting and the game.
You do?
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Let's do
games,
this,
games,
let's do
game day.
this. You are.
And I got a vacuum. Hazy, this is where you're gonna go to hike school?
That's my mittens.
Wow.
For me.
Tonight's volleyball action.
Here I go.
First serve of the season.
So excited to introduce you to my executive assistant. This is my Skylight calendar. This thing is amazing. So excited to be partnering with Skylight. Guys, Skylight is a smart touchscreen calendar. It syncs all of your calendars into one place.
Let me tell you, Mom's got a few calendars, as you can see here, color coordinated,
You guys,
laid
we've
out
got
to
it all.
perfection, very detail oriented. Mama can be on top of all of it, and we can finally get on her level by using the Skylight as well.
Yes, you guys, even the kids have been introduced to my executive assistant here in the kitchen. This is any mom's dream, to have all of your schedules, grocery list, chore charts combined into one device that everyone can see here in the kitchen.
The kids love it too because it's techie, so it feels fun to come in and check off your chores, see what's on the calendar, to see what tasks are next. In fact, Joan, when we do Hazy's chores, how fun that is. She actually loves checking off her chores.
Flowers. I love when it does that. Let's see when my haircut is. Oh, there it is.
Go to tasks, and right here, if Hazel has completed her piano, she's going to select that button.
Your chores are complete.
The butterflies
sometimes
are
those little baby
flying.
chicks, it's all kinds of fun stuff, but it makes it fun.
Makes it super fun. Any way that we can get the family involved, helping to make our house run, I am all for. This is the perfect Mother's Day gift. The other function that I absolutely love, I'm always adding things to the grocery list. Go to
How
the list.
convenient, Mindy. It's right here in the kitchen next to the pantry and the fridge.
I know.
You won't forget anything that you need.
Yeah, so I'm able to add things here super easily to the grocery list, but guess what? Because I'm a mom, because I'm busy, I'm crazy all the time.
This goes with you. No, you don't have to take the whole Skylight, but because they've got the app, you got that grocery list with you in the grocery store.
Yes,
synced up with your calendar here at home.
With the app, everybody knows what's going on when mom's not home, so we can all be on the same page, especially when we have a busy family that's in 5 different places at one time.
Hey Mom, do you know when our next basketball tournament is?
It's in the Skylight.
Let's see. 4, sick. Thank you.
Get organized in 2025 with the Skylight calendar. What you need to do is use my code Bingham30 at the link in the description or scan the QR code for $30 off your 15-inch calendar. This has been an absolute game changer in the Bingham home. Make an excellent Mother's Day gift. Krew is home from the tournament volleyball game. Krew, what was that like? Were you freaking psyched?
It was awesome. First playoff win the season. We play tomorrow since we
Wait,
won
did you
today.
say win? They
did
won.
win.
They won the game.
We-
They were a super sweet team. Their coaches were amazing.
Yeah.
They paid the nicest compliments to our team.
Yeah.
I think going into it, were you guys just a little psyched?
We were like scared because we almost lost to them twice, but we beat them twice. And then the first set, it was 25-19, and the second set, it was 25-5. Played really good.
Yeah, you guys played amazingly well. I actually ran over to Ryler's game for just like a quick 10 minutes and I came over to your guys' game and I could not believe the energy in the room. The kids, like the student section was going nutsos.
It was so fun.
I was all dressed in my black. Not very many people were, but it's fine. I was.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means now tomorrow.
Play.
You
We
guys-
don't know who we play, but
I know who you play.
play like we played today, well, for sure.
You guys just had really good synergy. You guys were like communicating well as a team. People were like going out of their way for the ball. You guys did amazing.
It was super fun.
I'm
so excited
so
for
happy
tomorrow.
for you that one of those games is over with, but now each game just gets a little
We
bit more
got,
intense.
if we win tomorrow, we play the next day,
Yeah.
and that's championship.
And I won't be there if you win, so I'll be crying my eyes out if you win. Out of excitement and sadness that I'm not there.
Then we're gonna go to Costa Vida.
Oh, that's the plan, huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's in the house? Is that a professional athlete? I got back from his game. Let me tell you, from what I saw, pretty dang awesome game. Mom, what did you think?
I mean, I was there for about 5 seconds.
Oh,
Just to let him know
oh.
I love him and
Yeah.
support him. But I couldn't stay.
If I'm being honest, Probably the best game I've ever had. Like,
Shut up.
by far. Even
Interesting.
coach was saying it.
Do you think maybe it was like because of my attendance, maybe the lack of mom's
I think
attendance?
that was honestly it, yeah.
I think
No.
so. What you're saying is you play better
If
in
Mom was
mom's
there.
absence.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that's just noted. That's good to know because guess what? She's also not going to your next game. So you're gonna play amazing. You're gonna play literally amazing. So that's no, guys.
Horrible.
Rye guy did incredible.
I'm doing my best.
You say it, but he did amazing and got to do something he hasn't done all season.
Got to serve for the first time ever. So usually, like the whole last 2 weeks, I've only played 2 rotations and it's not a lot of time. This time, they had me play 3 rotations all up front and then they had me serve and play back row.
Clearly
Not that
your
good of a
best game.
passer, but he had me go back and pass every
And you
single
actually had, I never got on my video, but
freaking good.
not just good passes, perfect passes, right to the best spot that a setter could get to him to set up for the spike. And you even had a perfect pass that was then set back to you for a
Yeah.
spike. That was a
And-
cool moment. Because normally if people don't follow, I'm learning this as you play. He just plays front row and that's it so far this season. And when he goes to the back, someone will come in and serve, play the back, he comes out, and then he goes back in when that person
That's
gets
how
to the
it is
front.
normally.
It's just more complicated. It's like, you guys are running rotations and almost like running
Yeah.
plays. And so that's part of our guys' like system. He's the front guy, outside hitter, I think is maybe like your title. So anyways, this time for the first time, doing some passing, some serving. I mean,
It was
this was
so
an
awesome.
unmissable game.
It was fun. Our whole team has this joke, like at the beginning of the season, my coach forgot my name. He would always call me Kyler.
You're
Because
joking.
there were 2 new kids. It was me and this kid named Kai. So Kai and then Ryler, he just always mixed it up. So if I'm like ever doing bad or not too good, he'll just like call me Kyler or something. Or just like subtly say it. But for the past like 3 days, I've been Ryler.
I
So
love
we're up.
that that's the coach's
So
way of letting you
finally
know.
knows your
Yes.
name.
You're doing good. I'm going to call you by your real name.
Yes,
I actually know who
exactly.
you are now versus disowning
kinda
you.
fun.
That's
But
actually
the
hilarious.
season's almost over. It
You have
ends
one
next week.
One game.
Game left
Yeah.
as a sophomore. The varsity will go on and play in the state tournament, but
Next
for the
week I'll do
sophomore
tournament
team,
stuff, But yeah.
this is the last game on Thursday.
Yep.
Away game. I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to come cheer you on. What are we wearing? Whiteout, blackout. Mom, what are you gonna do? Oh. You guys, Mom has some
Blackout,
very.
okay.
We like to tease. Mom's been actually like legit devastated.
Super busy.
Even just today was a difficult decision. She was able to come to tell Ryler she loves him. Then had
That
to
was
go over
cool,
to the
yeah.
boys' game where they actually won their tournament game. Right, guys? It's pretty awesome.
I did not know
It
that.
was insane.
It was awesome.
You should have been there.
So
but
much
you weren't,
energy.
So you don't know.
So much screaming. Ironically, I got to see Rye Guy's game and then got to go over and see
Oh,
the end of the
better
other boys' game.
Yeah.
And it was like a feel-good moment. Like a parent payday, you could almost say.
Exactly, yes.
So anyways, but no, Mom is crushed, except that she has some responsibilities that she signed up for over a year ago. They've been in the making for a year. So she's going to be in Provo for the rest of this week working at women's conference, which means she will not be able to go to these games. And we didn't even know our kids would play volleyball, let alone make the high school team.
Yeah.
That was not on the radar.
I'm really sad I missed.
Excited for these next coming steps. I think I have a good chance of making them.
Bro, I think you're going out with a.
Bye.
I guess you're going out with a bang. You're going out at the top, so that's what they're going to remember. Is Kyler was pretty good.
So no.
Tomorrow I'll go a little bit more deep dive if I'm able to of what's coming up for me the next
Yeah,
couple of days. I
it's a
don't know
big
how
deal.
much I'll be able to share with you, but I'll try and do as much as I can. now.
You're actually going to probably be very busy, but also doing like non-videoable things like escorting people to their seat, managing panels, and making sure
I'm
people are speaking.
introducing people. in
So
front of
if you guys
thousands
remember,
of people.
she spoke in front of a large group of women last
1,000
year, I
people.
think. Someone got up before her, introduced her, and
Funny
said,
enough, it happens to be one of our neighbors.
yeah, it's actually kind
that
of
we
random.
Didn't even know.
At the time, we didn't know, and that's really cool. That's now her job. So she now introduce people, read their bio, those kinds of things. So that's where she's going to be through the rest of the week until the weekend. It's going to be.
I'm actually going back to college, guys. I'm going to be staying on campus. There you go. I never lived in a dorm.
You
This is
actually
my first time.
Never went to college.
I did.
Just kidding. We met
For
in
a
college.
second.
We met in college. Good
Come back. We love you. Bye.
night, everybody.